All right, for this specific exercise that I'm doing now, I'm actually going to be working on my obliques, and also we're going to be working on a rotation, our upper rotation here. So, right, and it translates into boxing when you're jabbing or you're doing your cross, right? So the one, which is the jab, the two, which is the cross. So it translates, right? And the way I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to hold as much resistance as I can. That's another important thing that you have to keep in mind. Knowing how much resistance you need in order to actually perform this movement. It's not about how much resistance you can build. It's about learning how to move specifically with enough tension to keep you challenging that muscle area, right? So the way we're going to be doing, we're going to come here. Again, we're going to separate the lower from the upper. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on a rotation, hip rotation, which is here, right? So again, when you punch, if you understand the mechanics behind the punch, it starts at the foot, it translates into the hips, and then it goes into a rotation to the shoulders, to the forearm here, and then to the extremities, which is your fist. It all correlates, right? So the way you want to do is have the resistance band here, show you. Now you want to do, again, build enough tension where it's going to challenge that muscle area, right? So we want to put some tension there, but not enough where we're going to incorporate other muscles that we don't actually want to work on right now. So again, we're going to separate the bottom from the upper, and we're going to be working on rotation. We're going to create a line here, and then it's going to curve up. So it's going to go here and then curve up, right? And that's going to work our obliques. Because if you think about it, when you throw the cross, what are you doing? Your elbow is tucked into the rib cage, and as you're rotating, as you create this momentum here, you start to release. So it comes in an angle or a curve, right? So you go from here and you go. And that is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Choosing the right exercises and help you for the type of sport or the type of movement that you want to improve on, strengthen, or get better at. So this is what it looks like. Build enough tension right here. You're gonna create a line, right? So build enough tension, right? Have your foundation, plant your feet on the ground. Pretend like you're actually grasping the ground, right? So you're holding the ground there. You're gonna go from here and you're gonna go up, right? Again, you're gonna rotate up, rotate up, and that's gonna fire up your obliques like crazy, right? Building tension. So you always want to have some tension. You never want to be here. You never want to lose any potential. You always want to have some type of tension so you can keep that area or that muscle engaged. So notice I keep my elbow close to the rib cage, and I'm creating a line horizontally, and then I'm gonna curve up. So curve up. Notice how my hips are rotating, right? External rotation, and then internal rotation. And that is one exercise that you can utilize for boxing. So stay tuned for more.